So there's a guy in my circle of friends who I've always thought was really cute and sweet, but I'm not super close with him. Let's call him James. I'm a lot closer to one of his best friends / roommates. Let's call him Tyler, who I also dated for a few months about 2 years ago now. But now we're just friends, and I would never go back to anything romantic with him. And to be honest, I think James is way more my type. But over the past year, I've made an effort to be friendlier to James, and we text sometimes about music and our friends, but nothing else. We actually even got tickets to 2 concerts coming up in the fall. It'll just be us 2, and we've never hung out a one-on-one, so I'm a little nervous. It'll be awkward, and we won't have a lot to talk about. But when I see him out at a friend hangs, we always have a good flow of convo, and I just really enjoy his company. Okay, so she has 2 concerts with James set up coming up.
Right.
Tyler is how they know each other, and that's someone she used to hook up with
years ago.
2 years ago.
Tyler and James are best friends / roommates of sorts.
My issue is I sort of want to see how it would go to get to know him better one-on-one, a date setting or not. But he's never asked me, and I've never asked him. I think it's awkward because I dated his friend Tyler, and I think I broke his heart, honestly. So I'm assuming that's why James doesn't want to venture into more than friends territory. But I also think that he thinks I just like him as a friend. I try to be a little flirty sometimes. For example, last time I saw him, I texted him, "I was so glad to see you," and somehow worked in, "We should get together again soon." But we didn't make any plans, and it wasn't in an asking him out way. It was pretty casual seeming. I wouldn't get that from that.
Yeah, I don't know how do they have plans to go to 2 concerts in the fall if neither of them have asked each other out? How did those concerts?
I guess they text about music is their point. I'm unsure if I want to go there, but I would like to ask him more about himself and his life and his family and have some laughs and drinks, just us 2, even if it's a precursor to being alone together at the concerts. What advice can you give me? Here's our last conversation after seeing him last weekend at our friend's going away party. Carl and Sarah mentioned in the text, apparently my best friend Jesse and one of his best friends Adam got together after I left. He never responded to the part when I said we'll have to get together soon, but he said more things later. This was the most crucial part of the convo, though. I'll be her, you be him.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
What's the 401 on Adam and Jesse?
I don't have one. I took the hard Irish exit on them, hoping something would happen. I haven't heard from my man yet. I'm honestly jealous of Adam at this point.
Ha ha! Oh shit! So exciting! Such an unlikely pair. Ha ha! Never would have seen that coming. I texted her, but she hasn't answered either. Smirky face emoji.
Let me text him. I saw them giving each other the googly eyes. That's why I left.
Crying, laughing so hard. Respect. That's so cute. Aw.
No word from my kid. He's an absolute gentleman, so she's already been walked home or they're still enjoying the meal Adam cooked for her.
Ha ha ha, yes, or possibly he's busy torching the creme brulee and has to focus.
I wouldn't put it past him, ha ha ha.
Well, it's fun to keep them in this fantasy love land we've created for them for now anyways. Laughing face emoji.
Yeah, I'm going to be pissed tomorrow when I found out tomorrow they just went their separate ways.
Ha ha ha, me too. Say it ain't so.
I just hope you and Jesse's attendance in Boston doesn't change once Carl and Sarah leave.
Oh, absolutely not. You guys will never get rid of us. Ha 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 ha. Plus, I never even really hang with those 2, so nothing really will change for me. Laughing face emoji. I was so glad to see you yesterday.
Me too. I wish we could have had more of a sit-down conversation, but I suppose that will change once the concert schedule kicks in.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. It was so loud. We'll have to get together soon.
He's into it. He's into it. That was a fun flirty. I think they're exactly on the same page. And I think the reason he didn't respond to "we'll have to get together soon" is because he already basically said we're going to get together soon once the concerts kick in. So, like, he actually did what not enough guys or women do in these texts, which is know when to cut it off before you just start talking in circles.
It's interesting that the concert is kind of what hurts them. Like, them having these concerts makes it so, like, we got something on the schedule.
Right.
I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to make it awkward. So I'm sitting in no man's land because no change means, at least if it's awkward, it's at those concerts and not before then, you know?
But what they were doing, they were living vicariously through their friends who were currently hooking up by telling each other essentially what they would have been doing with each other. Like, he's playing the gentleman roll up. He's probably walking her home or cooking her dinner, and she's like, oh, he's torching the creme brulee. They're living their fantasy as if it's them doing it through their friends. So, like, that's why I knew it was a fun banter back and forth. They're on the same page.
They're on the same page. And do you think she waits it out, or do you think she makes a move before these concerts? Because they're not till the fall. There's an element of, like, I mean, she's probably sitting here being like, they're going to do the dance until the fall, but should they go into, like, something maybe, like, does she take a chance and then maybe that date doesn't go so well and they have to cancel concerts? Like, how does she handle this concert thing?
That's a chance you got to take. I think you are correct that the thing hurting them right now is the fact that they already have a date on the books and it's not for a while. But I think, she should be willing to risk it, ask him out on a coffee date, a lunch date, because the thing is, if that doesn't go well, then they can cut their ties and, like, sell the concert tickets instead of being forced to sit through a musical event for 3 hours together. And what else I'll say is, the fact that he's best friends and are roommates with someone that she was involved with, like, first of all, bro code, he's already gotten clearance. Like, James and Tyler have already spoken, and Tyler's already given James the go-ahead. Like, if he's agreed to go to concerts with her, his friend already knows, and it's all good. And furthermore, if she was that much of a nightmare or disaster in the last relationship, he wouldn't be engaging now based on awful shit that his friend would have said if it was that bad.
Yeah, the other guy isn't her responsibility at all. It's been so long, and they had whatever they had, and also what you're saying is totally right. Like, he's gotten the warnings. That's why he's still there.
Yeah.
She needs to understand these concerts can be done with other people. It doesn't have to be him. The concert is a placeholder for your relationship. It's basically the only thing keeping you guys in touch right now, because it's like, okay, we got that concert, so I know we're good. She got to take a chance. I agree with you. I think you got to send a text like, hey, would love to, let's do drinks before the concert.
Yeah.
Because I want to get to know you first if I'm going to be dancing, 5 inches from you for 2 hours. You can say something like that.
One of her concerns was that it was going to be, like, awkward when they were alone for the first time. So the great way to make sure it's not awkward at the concert is to get that awkwardness out of the way with a one-on-one hang ahead of time.
And because you guys already have a plan, you can make it casual. You can be like, hey, I'm out this weekend. I'm getting lunch at this place. Would you want to get a beer nearby? Like, that can be done. And now you're getting kind of the conversation, the interpersonal stuff that you're looking for anyways.
Yeah, but honestly, all the unnecessary ha-ha-has aside, I felt great about the next convo. And I feel like they're on the same page and this is going to go somewhere.
Don't forget to like the video you just watched. I have many more. Subscribe to the channel right now. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, you fool. There's even a bell you can click to. Now you've got your week set Monday through Friday. I'm here for you.